staying at the W in Times Square. A lot smaller than it was last week at Dominican Republic Imperial Suites. So you walk in, got a little tiny closet. All tiny. All Andrew's work clothes for the week.
Hangers going crazy. I don't know what happened there. Don't
we have robes, but no slippers. Come into the bathroom. Don't mind the mess. We got in late last night. Little tiny bathroom. Shower head is very low, so if you're taller than 6 foot.
Yeah, you will hit your head on it. I usually lean back to rinse shampoo off my head, and I just smack the back of my head into that lovely shower head. So that's fun.
Was told that New York has the best water, and growing up in Connecticut, we drank out of a faucet, in the hose. But woke up in the middle of the night and did have some water out of tap water, which you cannot do in Arizona. So it took me a few minutes to kind of should I do it? Should I not do it? Because that's a big no-no in Arizona. You do not want to drink the water. It is disgusting. Didn't taste bad. Looked a little cloudy at first, but when you're thirsty, you'll do what you gotta do.
That's about it.
Oh, and we actually got upgraded to a corner suite. So we have 2 windows.
It is pretty much the only upgrade in this room. I've only ever stayed at this hotel in this same room category, and I'm pretty sure that the only difference is 2 windows instead of 1. But you do get this cool loungery thing though.
And you look at the Marriott Marquis where our friends are going to be staying. They're coming in today.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of hilarious if
they
they
there before.
Look out at our room.
That'd be cool. We can wave to each other. Yeah, it's a little overcast and rainy outside. You can see the Hudson River.
One major complaint about this room for me is it's not on right now, but the TV does not have Netflix of any kind. It actually still has old school pay-per-view, which I travel a lot and I haven't seen that in a hotel in years, probably at least 5 or 10 years.
And my major complaint is the only mirror besides the bathroom is the mirror over the bed. There is no full-length mirror, so I can't see how my outfit looks with my shoes. So that's my complaint. I don't care about TV, to be honest.
Yeah, that is a little weird that that's the only mirror, not gonna lie. But
besides
not the end of the
mirror,
world.
but most places have a full mirror. Oh look, the lamp has a mirror.
Yeah, you've got a lamp. You've got some nice magazines provided for you, as well as, I actually didn't notice this. This will come in handy. There is some glassware here because I brought my own bourbon for the week because the prices downstairs are absurd.
And then we have this little pink box here. I love the pink box, but we have a couples kit with some lubricating jelly.
Okay, let's.
That will not be bought. $15. Pringles, $10. And I don't shortbread cookies in a can. Okay.
The champagne that's in there is $45 for a half bottle of. Oh no, that's actually wine. Sorry, that's not champagne.
The M&Ms is $12, but we were smart and at the airport got them for $7.
Yeah, our own M&Ms. There's also an M&M store right, literally down the street. So you definitely don't need to buy your in-room M&Ms. Anyway, so I was talking about the reason I brought the bourbon, because it's kind of funny, if anyone here is a bourbon aficionado, downstairs a pour of Jim Beam is $21. Ironically, a pour of Booker's was $22, which was actually cheaper than most of their other bourbons, including I think Buffalo Trace was still around 23, Jack Daniels was 23, so yeah, it made literally no sense at all, but I'm not complaining, at least I got that. And they did give us a few free drink coupons. You also get this weird $25 a day resort fee or destination fee thing that comes with some access to museums and whatnot, but it also comes with a $25 a day bar credit, but you have to use it each day. It doesn't stack, so $25 is essentially a drink. Every drink here is about $25, so yeah, that's about it. Go.
Hey guys, so it is Saturday, March 9th, and we are in New York City, Times Square. We started our week off in Dominican Republic, and now we're in New York. We just had breakfast at the Ellen Stardust Diner. which is a really amazing time. You should see it if you're here. It's a bunch of inspiring actresses and singers that are trying to make it on Broadway, and they sing musical songs. Right now, we are heading to go to the Museum of Broadway. It's a little chilly here. We went from the Caribbean beach in the 80s to Arizona in the 70s, and now it's 40 degrees here. So,
Just run out of things to say. Yeah, I don't really know what to say either. I take more of the couch. It's fine. Okay, so we did the Broadway Museum, which you've seen in the video. Then after that, we came back here for a little bit, thought the bar here was going to be open to grab a mimosa. Wasn't the case. They don't open until 1. So we decided to go to this random little place called The Playwright, which is like a little Irish pub. It's described as a locals bar, pretty close to here, just like a couple streets down. And we walked in and it turned out they were doing this like promotion-y thing for Conor McGregor's new beer, Forged, which is kind of like a Guinness-like stout thing.
A little bit lighter.
A little bit lighter. Still good. Tastes very similar to Guinness.
I mean, I drink it, and I don't really like stouts, but...
Neither of us are real beer drinkers, like used to be, but gravitate towards cocktails now. Anyways, but they were giving it out for free, and so we got free beer, got a free beanie. I just lost Robin. Oh, she's back. She got a free hat. And I also got to become a UFC champion temporarily. They gave me the UFC belt to take some pictures and some like promotional video, which picture will like magically appear here somewhere on this video when I post it. No, it'll definitely be here in the middle. But yeah, anyways, so now we also sort of spontaneously decided to go see a Broadway show today because our friends don't get in until a little bit later. We have dinner with them tonight, but we had some time to kill, and it is kind of like rainy and yucky outside.
There's wet stuff.
What are we going to see?
We don't
I
have
let
that
her
in Arizona.
I let her choose what we're going to see.
I'm a Disney fan, so we're gonna see Aladdin.
Yay! So
I was so excited when we were at Ellen Stardust Diner. They did be our guest, and it was so fun.
Yeah,
I love this.
So fun. Ellen Stardust Diner was fun, but so we're gonna go do that at 2:00, which is in like an hour. Yeah, about an hour. And then we are meeting up with people for dinner later, which we probably won't be filming anything on, but it's going to be paella, Spanish food. Hopefully is really good. We used to go to Spain a lot for work. Got used to like really good paella there. Literally have not had a good paella since then, and that was like a couple of years ago. So we're hopeful. Mm-hmm. Fingers crossed. Of course, she has to get the lobster one because
I'm from Connecticut and I'm a Maine lobster type of girl.
Yeah.
The lobster in the Caribbean, spiny lobster, is nothing like Maine lobster. So when I'm on the East Coast, I gotta get my lobster every chance I get.
So they have a like lobstery seafood paella, so we'll be doing that. You have to have 2 people for it. We've got a group of 5. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. And then not really sure what else the plan is for today. Tomorrow we have Wicked also at 2:00, and then another dinner tomorrow night at Gallagher's Steakhouse, which should be awesome. I've heard good things, has really high reviews. Not really sure what else we're going to do throughout the day tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. We're just kind of making this up as we go. See what happens. Bye.
See you later. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. We woke up, had some Starbucks. Tomorrow, Andrew has to be at the Empire State Building for work, so we took a little stroll over there to see where he has to go. We had Paris baguette on the way over. I had a croissant that was coconut filled with coconut cream, and it was amazing. I'll post a picture of it. And Andrew had whenever he sees cronuts, he's got to get a cronut. This one was a coffee cronut. Had some breakfast sandwiches, and now we're gonna wander down 5th Avenue, maybe do some shopping. Andrew doesn't like that idea, but we'll see. So
Shopping is very bad. It costs lots of money and is very expensive. The bank account does not like it. Bad.
No.
We're also, so I totally should have filmed this outside the Empire State Building, but I didn't think about it. So we're outside of what I think is like the library, New York Library or something. It seemed like a good spot to stop. So we're gonna do that and then keep wandering down 5th Avenue and see what we find before we have Wicked at 2. Alright, so the good news is we are still alive. No one has fallen yet. Of course, when I'm recording this and saying that, one of us is going to fall. Couldn't use my gimbal. They got mad, said you're not allowed to have tripods, even though it's not a tripod, but that's fine. Just going round and round in circles. Yeah, there's no padding in these at all, so they definitely hurt your feet a lot.
And they're way bigger than like your regular size.
Yeah,
So there's lots of wiggle.
if you come order like half a size or a size down, because they're very big. We're just killing time, then we'll eventually go find, well, we gotta go back to the hotel. We went to Lulu, she spent a whole bunch of money. What else is new? So we're gonna go drop that off back at the hotel. Maybe grab something to eat. I'm not really hungry. We had a pretty big breakfast, so we'll see. And then go back over to Wicked at 2. So, fun day. I'm sorry, what was your review of this drink? Turn.
So this is a Charlie Price. It's got Maker's Mark and strawberry puree.
Lemon and basil.
And lemon and basil. And as I was saying, the younger Robin would like this because, I mean, it's not very sweet, but it's got more strawberry, lots of strawberry flavor to it. But now that I'm a little more, older, I like to actually taste my bourbon. I don't taste any bourbon at all.
So wait, what do you call yourself now if that was younger Robin?
Oh, more sophisticated.
Oh, more sophisticated Robin. Okay.
I really miss taste strawberry.
Morning from a very windy morning in New York. Update on the rooms at the W. They are not super insulated, so I don't know if you can tell, but it sounds like we're in an airplane, but more like on the outside of the airplane. And every now and then, this window whistles when there's a big gust of wind, like really, really loud. And it's sleeping kind of hard, and it's also very cold. Like, it's 34 degrees this morning, and standing over here by the windows basically feels like the windows are open. Yeah, let's hope it's not windy at all the rest of the week. I would like to sleep. Bear is going to Connecticut today. She's sitting over there, taking the train to go visit some family and friends. I have to go to work. Yay, super exciting. It's going to be a very cold walk to Grand Central, though. Like I said, 34 degrees out there. I'm going to bundle up in basically every warm thing that I brought. Wish us luck. How'd you sleep, Bear?
Not good at all.
Why not?
Because it was so noisy. I tossed and turned every time I fell asleep. You'll hear that big gush of wind again. Wake up.
Yeah, it was not super fun. You can really tell that it's windy because, nothing outside moves. But, yeah, it is cold. Well, of course, now that I'm recording, it's not making really loud whistling noise. All right, final thoughts on New York. Obviously, it's actually been a few days since we kind of filmed the last stuff. Robin left earlier in the week on Tuesday, went back to Arizona. I've been out here for work and things have just been really crazy, so I haven't had a chance to film any other content and realized we hadn't really done a wrap up before she went home. So I'm doing this one by myself today. Just a couple of thoughts here on W Times Square. In general, we had a lot of fun. We went and did the Broadway Museum. Had a lot of great food, had some different places, got together with some friends and some former coworkers. So if you're coming to New York, I stay in Midtown a lot. I know a lot of people will tell you, Times Square is super busy, it's very touristy, whatever. And it's true, there are a ton of people out there. So if you are, if you're not a fan of crowds, you probably shouldn't be coming to New York City anyways. But if you just don't like really, really big crowds or noise or something like that, you may not want to stay in Midtown, and certainly not at the W. The W is a very nice hotel. It is a older building, but they've done a pretty good job of keeping it up to date in terms of the look inside and the quality and things. It's not like falling apart or anything like that. Bar area is great. If you like that, a couple things to consider though, they do not have food at the bar. But there are 2 restaurants located literally just outside the front door. There's a Mexican place and a sushi place. The Mexican place is really good. We ate there that first night. I actually ate there again last night. But there isn't the actual hotel bar is just drinks only. You can get room service here. I will say I didn't do it on this trip, but I've actually stayed at this hotel before, and I did order room service, and it was catastrophically expensive. I ordered a turkey club and a bottle of water, and I want to say by the time it got to my room, between the room service charge and the tip and the extra fees and stuff, it was like $75 or something like that. So just realize if you're doing room service here, you're going to spend a ton of money. Biggest thing though, so this hotel, most of this week was great and had no issues, but you kind of heard us talk about it earlier in the video. There was a day that was extremely windy, actually a couple days that were really, really windy. This building is not insulated well, especially on these higher floors, and we basically couldn't sleep that night. It was so loud. It was like trying to sleep with a jet engine running next to your head, and then periodically like a spaceship flying by your window. Like it was that loud. So just know if you are coming out here, maybe take a look at the weather, or just you might want to pick a different hotel. I do know I've stayed at plenty of other hotels in Midtown. I've never had that problem, even on windy days. I had some friends staying over at the Marquis Marriott. They could hear the wind, but it didn't keep them up or anything like that. So something to consider. I probably won't choose to stay at this hotel again, especially if I'm here on business like this and I need to be fresh in the morning and awake and going to meetings and stuff like that. Like having a whole night where you literally cannot sleep is not good for that. But otherwise, you're centrally located. You are right here on Broadway. Literally, there are Broadway shows right outside the door, and you are 5 to 10 minute walk from most of the main kind of tourist stuff and a lot of great restaurants. Easily, you can get to Grand Central Station. That was maybe a 15-minute walk. My office is at the Empire State Building. That was about a 20-minute walk. So really nice centrally location where you can get to a lot of things. That's why I like Midtown personally. But do know that if you do come stay in Midtown, there is one thing. Your hotels are going to charge you a destination fee. Here it was $25 a day. Now you get some stuff with that. You get a $25 a day park credit, and then you get access to some local attractions. But just know that that is something that all of these hotels charge, and it varies. Some of them are $30 a day, some of them are $25. It kind of varies depending on what hotel you're at. So it might be something you want to check into. If you're traveling for business, sometimes they'll be willing to remove it and not charge it to you, but most times they won't do that. So just keep that in mind. Most companies, I think, still expense that, and it's not a big deal. But if you're traveling for personal, it can be kind of shocking if you add an extra couple $100 or something to your bill that you weren't planning on. All right, well, that's about it. I'm gonna pack up my stuff, hop in a cab to JFK, which is about an hour roughly away from here. So plan on that if you are coming and staying in Midtown, you're flying out of JFK. Flying back to Arizona, I only get to be home for 3 or 4 days, and then I'm heading off to San Antonio for a couple of days for work. Might film some stuff there, we'll see. Our next big trip is not planned for a little bit, probably not until the summer, so we'll see what we kind of do in terms of any sort of film content between now and then. But yeah, thanks for coming along on the ride, and see you on the next one. Bye.